Welcome to Online Legal Information System. It is an initiative to design a model online legal information system for Indian environment. It is designed after need assessment survey conducting the 397 academic and practice law in National Capital Region, Delhi. Data was collected using structured questionnaire. The questionnaire had open-ended and closed questions. Presently, no open access online legal information system is available in India which could help the legal professional to perform legal research with a variety of features to retrieve the desired results from databases. Moreover, the value addition of legal contents are required to suit the information requirement of legal fraternity. Computerized legal information has changed the management of case laws and information seeking habit of legal community. Lawyers who wish to solve problems are not aware of detailed applicable rule. Therefore, these rules have to be identified and presented before the court. No open access online legal information system is available in India which could help the legal professional to conduct legal research. Hence, an open access legal information system model need to be designed. The present model contains three kinds of searches. First is OLIS search, then is judicial search and legislative search. In judicial search, there are two information type. First is legislative and informations. In OLIS search, there are a number of databases listed here. For instance, I choose a database Act. This Act databases can be database search can be opt based on a particular state act or a central act. For instance, I don't select any state or central act and I search with the keyword state and I submit. It gives me two acts which has a keyword state. State Emblem of India, Prohibition of Improper Use and Employees State Insurance Act 1948. These results can be filtered based on a subject, law and state. These can be filtered based on a date range as well. If I click on a state, it will give me a all state listing. Then again go back to the OLIS search. In a single shot, I can retrieve result out of these 18-19 databases. Suppose I use a word state again and I submit. Now it will give me a results out of judicial information as well as the legislative information. It gives me 267 hits. In the right side of the screen, it shows you case laws 152, article 1, form 1, speech 1, audio video 5, acts 30, parliament bills 15, so on and so forth. And I can filter the results based on act. I clicked on act, now it gives me 30 hits. These can be filtered based on a state and center. If I click on a central act, it will filter the results keep in mind of the state acts only. Now it has reduced the results to 25. First is Contempt of Court, second is Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act. If I click on this Protection of Domestic Violence Act, it shows me the case note or description of the act, act number, date and download button and print. From the print button I can print the whole metadata record, and from the download icon, if I will click here, it will direct me to the full PDF file. The file is being opened. This PDF file can be saved on the desktop, it can be print, it can zoom in or it can zoom out. Suppose I save this file on my desktop. Now it is saved on my desktop. Now moving to the judicial search. Judicial search has specifically 8 databases. One is judgment information, the another is citation search, evidence, article, form, speech database, audio, video, and commentaries. These are designed in such a manner if users are unable to retrieve the record using the OLIS search, they can use this specific form. For instance, judgment information system, they can use a keyword, they can opt a advanced search where they can use a applicant name, case number, judge name, subject. Suppose I use a subject service law and I submit it. It will retrieve a record of a case laws on a subject service law. It gives a total 14 hits. Similar to the basic online search, these can be filtered based on a judge name, statute, or court. Suppose I opt a Supreme Court. Now these results are filtered specifically to the Supreme Court, which are decided by the Supreme Court. And when I click on the more detailed informations, it will give me the full metadata record, which include case type, case number, date of judgment, statute, section, bench strength, advocate who appeared for the case, history of the case number, which High Court decided this case before listed in the Supreme Court, and the equal citation. Equal citation help the user to identify this particular case law in a printed law report. Very interesting feature of this OLIS is that in this description part or case note part, some of the section acts are highlighted. For instance, this particular case law, section 3, section 2 and section 7 is highlighted. When you click on this particular section, it will direct you to the particular section of the act which is referred in this case law. For instance, section 3 of this Gratuity Act. Similarly, this case law can be downloaded and can be saved on the desktop. Now go back to the judgment information system. It also has an additional search. The second database is citation search. User can also retrieve the results based on the citation. Suppose I opt a journal 2000 JT of 2010 and then I submit it. There's no record. I will select a evidence search, anything based on JT. If I'll submit it, since it's not giving record, you have to have a full citation to retrieve the record out of the databases. Suppose I worded 2010, anything which is related to 2000, like yes, there's a hit. 2000, there's a record retrieved, volume 12 2010, page number 2010. It also gives a link to the act which is referred in the particular citation. Another interesting database is evidence information search. Evidence in various lower court can be searched using this OLIS. They can be searched using keyword, case number, party name, advocate, witness give this evidence, can be searched. However, we have decided to make it more secure databases, and it will be available only to the users of a particular court or administrative of a particular court. we have proposed in the model. Another interesting database is article search. Articles incorporated in the databases can be searched using keyword, article title, author, subject, journal, volume, year, or page number. For instance, a subject, I opt a subject legal information system and click on it. It will give me a two hit. First is legal text retrieval and information service in digital era, and another is online legal information system in India. If I click on this, it direct me to the full metadata record. From this icon, again I can download the full article. The article database is very useful for the practicing lawyer and academic lawyers as well as the researchers, those who want to deliberate on a particular issue. Another interesting database is form search. Number of forms which are very useful for the lawyers and they refer in their daily routine work. We have uploaded on the list, like using a word criminal law. I retrieved a 4 form. One is warrant of arrest. If I click on a warrant of arrest, now I can open a form number 2, warrant of arrest, C section 70. This is frequently used by the lawyers in their daily routine work. Another important database is a speech search. Speech can be searched by title of speech, speaker, event where speech delivered, date, abstract, subject, statute applied, and note description. Suppose I use a speaker name Honorable KG Balakrishnan and submitted. It retrieved one speech which he delivered at High Court of Chhattisgarh in 2010. And the statute referred in the speech is Environment Protection Act 1986. After clicking this download button, I can download the full speech. There is a very interesting database in his judicial search is audio video search. Suppose I use a word Indian Penal Code and submitted. It retrieved a one record. When I click on more detail, it will direct me to full metadata. And clicking on this thumbnail, I can watch the full lecture on Indian Penal Code by D.K. Dubey. This can be a full screen using this icon, or video can be stop, pause. You can also increase the volume from this button. We have also included the commentaries in OLIS. However, we decided to include only the out of copyright commentaries. Suppose I use a word law in commentary title and then I submit it. It retrieved the results and give me the use the word law and submit it. It retrieved 5 results: crime and punishment, ancient law by J.S. Morgan. Suppose I click on this, it shows me the content page. Content description, it published in 1917. Interestingly, the content of the commentary can also be searched, and chapter commentaries can be downloaded. Very popular websites on judicial information also included in OLIS. They can be searched using a keyword, website title, creator, URL, website keyword, and subject. This is what we have in judicial search. Thank you very much.